In ancient Bharat, yoga has been referred to as union or dissolution with the rest of the existence. The physical yoga asanas are just a small aspect of yoga. Originally, all kinds of meditations and yoga asanas were part of yoga, and there are many more aspects to it. So, as everything in existence is fundamentally one single energy, or what is being referred to as God, as they've been saying that God is everywhere within everyone and everything, that's just the personification of that one energy. So, the ultimate goal of yoga is to merge back to the original source, the consciousness, or this energy that's in everything. Or rather, I'd say everything, and everyone has manifested out of that energy. Whether you realize it or not, that is what the source of energy within you is striving for, to merge back to its origin. Whether you seek it through your job, money, partying, music, sports, arts, family, wife, husband, your passions, you name it. All of these things are wonderful, but you'll always long for something more, and the cycles of birth and changing form will go on and on. A yogi, on the other hand, is aware of the repetitive and cyclical nature of life. And that's where yoga and the methods of dissolution come in. While a lot of people think that yoga and spirituality are just for physical and mental well-being, or maybe mindfulness, self-awareness, and other physical, psychological, and emotional benefits. But these are just the byproducts of yoga. And originally, yogis hardly ever did their practices for these reasons. But that's mostly because these weren't even the issues back then, unlike today. The other thing is the scientific research about the yogic and spiritual practices that only focuses on the physical and mental benefits, which is a good thing. But my point is that I want you to realize these things are not the primary reason. It's wonderful. Even if most of the people want to practice spirituality and yoga for physical, mental, emotional reasons only, or maybe for dissolution and as an ultimate path, or probably for both the segments. It's all God. But just to give some clarity, the original purpose was kind lost due to the constant invasions in the country. So if you see people who practice yoga or spirituality, or sannyasi who left their jobs, homes, and everything dedicating everything to their ultimate path, it's sad that most of the time these people are being mocked, ridiculed, and called as stupid, escapists, or mentally unstable by common people. A sannyasi with the awareness about what he's doing, or with necessary sadhana, or is initiated into spiritual practice by some guru, is probably the wisest person you'll see, because he knows the never-ending desire and the cyclical nature of the things that happen throughout lifetimes. He need not know the secrets of the universe. Now, of course, it doesn't mean people can't practice yoga, operating in real world, doing everything else. Their spiritual progress has nothing to do with their outside situation. Whether you're living in a forest or in the biggest castle on earth, it never defines your spiritual journey. So if you are stressing over life and things like your job, money, relationships, businesses, or anything else, please know that these things are cyclical. And most likely, you've been doing the same things over and over throughout your lifetimes. And please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying by any means these things are not important. Of course you are the one who gives meaning to them. All I'm saying is, are these things happening out of ignorance or by conscious discernment? Because the cycle, continuous, unless you have the necessary awareness to recognize the futility of fulfilling the never-ending desire of more, break it yourself. And then you're ready for yoga.